The accepting every transfer offer challenge is back. You guys have been hitting me up on Twitter, you've been hitting me up on Instagram, you've been leaving comments. You guys have wanted this series to make a return, so I'm going to provide it for you today. And we are going to be heading to London for today's installment, West London to be specific, to see Chelsea get put through their chances in this challenge. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. As I said, welcome back to the series. Very excited to show it to you. Chelsea, fresh out of their transfer ban, have another ban, I guess, put on them. And that is the one where they can only accept every transfer offer they receive. I honestly don't know how to even expect to go in this challenge. But lads, quickly, I just wanted to put it out there. Next week, I'm going over to Europe. And I know a lot of you guys, well, looking at my analytics on my channel, 65% of my audience is from the United Kingdom. And then a lot of them from the neighboring European countries. So I'm just saying, if you guys see this big mug walking around your city, make sure you come and say hello. I'm going to be in London for a few days, going to be in Munich for a day, going to be in Newcastle for a day, Liverpool for a day, Glasgow for 3 days. It's a mini holiday, but a footballing dream. I mean, I'm going to 9 games in like 13 days or something ridiculous like that. So, like I said, if you do see me at the football or anywhere really in the UK, make sure you come and say hello. And also, while you're at it, follow me on my Instagram at JarradHD, because I'm going to be posting a lot of content over there regarding the trip. But anyways, if you guys do go on to enjoy today's accepting every transfer offer video, make sure you leave a like on the video. If you leave a like, it helps me know that you want more of this series. And also, if you are new around here, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. We are now 1,000 subscribers away from the big 300k mark, which is insane. So here are the rules for the accepting every transfer offer series. Rule number 1, plain and simple. We must accept every single offer that gets put towards us. No ifs, ands, or buts. If a club wants a player, they'll get a player. Rule number 2, we are not allowed to make any signings in the opening window of each season, which leads into rule number 3, and that is we can only sign players in the January transfer window. Rule number 4 is the overall objective of the series, and that is to win the league title by season number 2. So there's the rules and objectives. Let's get into the video. So taking a look here at our squad, I mean, it's a pretty decent squad to be honest, but definitely a lot of room for improvement. I'm just interested to see who's going to be going where. I mean, our starting 11, decent. The attack could use a bit of work, decent reserves, but I honestly don't know what this squad is going to look like come the end of the opening window. 2 offers already coming in here. One for Christensen, the defender, obviously £20.7 million from Valencia. We're going to have to accept that one. And then one for Marcos Alonso as well, the Spaniard. Mönchengladbach, 17.8. I mean, we could be getting so much more money for these guys. It's really going to hurt if we get offers for like the big name players like Kante. It's another offer coming in here for Christensen. Watford, £22.2 million for him. I mean, a little bit more money, so I hope he goes there instead. A big name player in Willian. Manchester United are getting a bargain, £17.3 million. Didn't Barcelona want to pay like 50 million for him or something in real life? Marcos Alonso going to Borussia Mönchengladbach, no more. And also something I should be pointing out as well, you can see Villarreal have put a loan offer forward for Lewis Baker. I don't have to accept loans. So there it is, lads, our first player departure. And it's an absolute steal. Finally, a good piece of business for Man United as they've signed Willian. And Andreas Christensen is headed to Valencia, £20.7 million. So we didn't even get the bigger offer. An offer has come in for our captain, Cesar Azpilicueta. 84 rated, one of the highest rated players in the squad, and it's Juventus offering £30.4 million for the Spaniard. The transfer offers coming in thick and fast here. Fikio Tomori, the English defender, a lot of potential around this guy, a lot of hype around this guy. And West Ham, £13.9 million. Well, that happened quickly. Tomori headed to David Moyes' West Ham side like that. And the captain is gone. After a very long spell here at Chelsea, Cesar Azpilicueta is headed to Juve. 2 more offers coming in here. Tammy Abraham and Rudiger. I do not want Abraham going. I kind of want to see if we can grow him a fair bit in this accepting every transfer offer series. 18.9 million pounds from Braga. Oh, we could have sold him for so much more. We've accepted that one. I hope that one doesn't go through. And 26.5 million pounds for Antonio Rudiger. But that's crazy. These max value is 48 million. So we all know that it fell through between Marcus Alonso and Mönchengladbach, but it is RB Leipzig coming in this time. 18 million pounds for him. Oh boy, 4-0 loss in the Super Cup. I hope that's not a sign of things to come. Okay, good. Tammy Abraham not going to Braga. But the same cannot be said about Antonio Rudiger. The German headed to Real Madrid for 26.5 million. And Marcus Alonso finally gets his move off to Leipzig for 18 million pounds. No, this is what I've been dreading. I thought we might get away with not getting any transfer offers in for N'Golo Kante, but it's Pep Guardiola and Man City offering a measly 75.3 million pounds for N'Golo Kante. If he goes, I might just cry. Hey guys, once again, I would like to say a big thank you to EA Sports Australia and Foot United for sponsoring today's video. As you know, we've been working with Foot United all throughout FIFA 20 to give you guys some awesome opportunities and some awesome prizes. And today we have another. As you would know, the Foot Future Stars promo has just kicked off. Personally, this is one of my favorite promos of the year. It feels like career mode to me. And thanks to EA Australia, we are giving away a Foot Future Stars player to have in your Ultimate Team side, along with a copy of FIFA 20. I mean, there are some big name players and some crazy good cards in this Foot Future Stars promo, so I definitely want to be getting my hands on one of them. I also want to know from you guys, what Future Stars player do you think will be world famous by 2020? Some of them have already built up a name for themselves, but a lot of these guys are really going to have a big second half of the year. Personally, although he's already got a decent name behind him, I would say Mason Greenwood from United. But if you want to know more about this competition, make sure you go and click on the Foot United website. I will leave a link to it in the description down below. Once again, a big thank you to EA Australia and Foot United for sponsoring today's video. Let's get right back into today's video. Real Madrid, get your dirty mitts off our goddamn players. They've taken Rudiger already, and now they want N'Golo Kante just like Man City, 78.3 million pounds. I mean, I'm not even a Chelsea fan, but this hurts to accept. Well, I'm just happy that he chose Real Madrid over Man City. They're not in our league, and they paid, what, an extra 3 million pounds? So, it hurts. But N'Golo Kante back with Eden Hazard. They're both at Real Madrid. Another offer for Tammy Abraham, and it's 1.9 million pounds less. Borussia Dortmund coming in. And there it is, Tammy Abraham, now a Dortmund man for 17 million. I mean, Chelsea do have a lot of striker options, but they're going away quite quickly, as Leverkusen have offered 10.5 million pounds here for Olivier Giroud. So it looks like all the pressure is going to be on Michy Batshuayi for the time being, because Olivier Giroud is off to Germany. Jorginho, Barcelona, 30.7 million pounds. Our midfield taking a beating now. On transfer deadline day, the transfers coming in so quickly. Our Italian midfielder, Jorginho, headed to the Camp Nou. So there it is. That's the opening transfer window in charge of Chelsea complete. 263.3 million pounds of talent out of the club. Our squad looking a little bit bare, but I'm very, very interested to see how we're going to be looking come January 1st. I mean, I want to check out how much money we have in a second, because we're going to have a lot to work with. Yep, we're going to have 373 million pounds approximately to spend on transfers. That is going to be insane. Well, something tells me we're not going to be winning the challenge in Season 1. On the 1st of January, we find ourselves in 9th position, 29 points. And I mean, Liverpool absolutely killing it at the top of the table there. There's no way we're going to catch them, surely. So I think now it's about building our squad out for a good run in Season 2 and avoiding getting the sack. Haha, you stole two of our best players in Rudiger and Kante, but we've just stolen your long-term captain, Sergio Ramos, headed from the Camp Nou to Stamford Bridge here, signing for 30 million pounds. Also, don't pay any attention to the fact that I called our manager Roman Abramovich, yet my in-game character is a girl. And there it is, another massive, massive pickup here, as Sergio Aguero is now a Chelsea man, coming down south from Manchester City for 91.2 million pounds. I never get the opportunity to to use this guy, so I'm very keen to see how he goes. Going absolutely insane on this transfer window, Saul coming across from Atletico Madrid. We're paid again in the 90 million range for him, 91.1 million pounds. Definitely overpaid, but we definitely have the funds to do that. But just because we're in the January transfer window doesn't mean the rule of having to accept every transfer window is gone. Ross Barkley looking to revive his career as he heads to Leicester. Okay, I'm very glad that we signed Aguero because Michy Batshuayi, who was our striker for the past start of the season, has now made the move to Lazio for 16 million. That's a steal. But we have gone ahead here and brought in another centre-back. It is Marquinhos coming from PSG for, I believe, 82 million pounds. Andy Robertson, arguably the best left-back in the world right now. We've activated his release clause. Again, I've definitely overpaid for the Scotsman, but we've signed him from our rivals. Well, in terms of positioning, one of our rivals, Liverpool, 84.7 million pounds. So that was a massive, massive January transfer window. 379 million pounds of talent into the squad. I mean, we could really set ourselves up for a very good second half of the season here. I don't think, you saw how far away we are from first. I don't think we're getting in the top 4. But do I think, well, no, I don't think we're going to win the league, but I do think we could potentially make it into the top 4. So let's simulate to the end of season 1 and find out. Are you kidding me? We've been sacked. Oh, we've been sacked. Ms. Abramovich. We've been sacked. Alright, well, that's a big fat fail on this challenge. Just like in real life, Chelsea's board are just ridiculously strict, and we have been, I don't even know where we finished. I've failed you lads. We've failed in season number 1 after buying all these players. The board just cut the cord at the end of the season on the 18th of May. And we have lost our job as Chelsea manager, meaning we have failed the accepting every transfer offer challenge with Chelsea. I think I've only been sacked this early like once in my entire time doing this series, so we're making more history today. So that is going to bring today's video to a rather abrupt conclusion. I mean, you can probably tell I'm in a little bit of shock right now. I thought we did enough business to set ourselves up for a good second half of the season, but clearly not. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like on it. Make sure you subscribe down below if you're new around here. I will see you for the next one very, very soon. It's been JarradHD here, a rather shell-shocked JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.